My name is Melissa Martinez, and today we will make a raw summer taco. So basically what I mean by a raw taco is we're going to do a meat, but it's not going to be cooked. We're going to substitute the ingredients, and it'll all be nuts and seeds and fruits and vegetables, things like that. We're going to have a mango salsa and an avocado cream sauce. So we'll wrap it in a collard green, or I even have some other options, like I love red cabbage for these things, so you can actually make a really nice red cabbage taco out of this. Or if somebody doesn't like cabbage or chard, I'll even show you how to use a more just palatable piece of romaine for like maybe a kid or a child, whatever, if they don't like the way that maybe a chard tastes, things like that. So we're going to start with the avocado cream sauce. So this is pretty easy to make, and I already cut and chopped the ingredients. So basically what we're going to use is 2 avocados. So I've cut the avocados. You'll place them in your blender. We're going to blend this sauce. So 2 avocados go in there. You're going to want some water, so about 2 to 3 tablespoons. I'm going to go ahead and put that in now so it sits at the bottom of the Vitamix. I'm not really going to measure this, about 2 or 3 tablespoons, enough to give it some consistency so that it'll blend. And I have some spices here. This is ground coriander and a sea salt. So ground coriander, sea salt. This is a tablespoon of olive oil and 2 green onions. All right. So we're going to take this and mix it up. So you're going to blend this until it's smooth. So the consistency, you want it to be a sauce, basically. I made an avocado cream sauce. So you want it to be very smooth. Didn't take very long in the blender. So as you can see, this makes quite a bit with 2 avocados. So we'll set that aside, and we'll spoon that on the taco last. All right. Hi there. Okay, and next we are going to make a mango salsa. So I've got the bowl here for the Cuisinart. I'm just going to put everything directly into the bowl. This is the S-Blade. And if you don't have a food processor, really you could chop all of this stuff by hand, and you can mix it up by hand. So I'm making a mango salsa, and the first ingredient, of course, is mangoes. So I have 2 mangoes here. I'm just going to use 1 for this recipe. I'm going to put the mangoes in first. Kind of want them at the bottom, so that when I'm just going to pulse it really lightly, so that it tends to get just a little bit more chopped up than the rest of the ingredients. And I'll put the tomatoes on top next. I used a variety, you guys. I used these heirloom tomatoes I thought were really nice. I got them here. I used all kinds of different colors and textures and flavors. Why not, right? It's summer. So really only need about 2. Next is a red onion. Okay, so this is about half of about medium red onion. And I'm going to put that in there as well. And then we have a variety of spices and things. But you know what I'm going to do first? First I'm going to pulse this a couple of times, get it going, and then I'll add the jalapeno, the garlic, cumin, sea salt, and cilantro after that. Okay, so as you can see, just a little bit. You don't want it to be overly processed. You still want it to be just a little bit chunky. Now I'm going to start adding in jalapeno. I use 1 jalapeno. So I'm going to put the jalapeno in. About half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. And about half a teaspoon of chili powder. And that chili will give it a really nice kick. And of course you can use more to your taste. I did 2 garlic cloves. I really like garlic, so I used 2 large garlic cloves. Kind of cut them up already. And then last but not least, I will add the juice of 2 limes. Key limes if you can, do it. Right now, Whole Foods didn't have any, but key limes do give it a really nice flavor. And this is some fresh cilantro. This is about half of a cup. So I'm just going to throw that in there. And last ingredient would be some sea salt. That's it. Now I'll just pulse this a few more times. And again, I'm not going to run the food processor and just walk away. It's just a few quick pulses because you want everything to have a nice texture. I think that looks about right. Let's check it out. Looks pretty nice. Okay, let me show this to you. So that's about the texture you would want here. So I'll set that aside, and I think I will put this in a bowl. Just want to take this out first. Set this aside, and then be able to just transfer everything in this bowl. And there we go. We have a nice mango salsa. All right. Okay. So that's out of the way. And last but not least, we're going to make the actual taco meat.